Hello, Bonita Bay Club members. I'm EJ McDonald, your Director of Golf. I'm here once again with Hal Akins, our Director of Golf Course Operations. Hal, big week, opening of the Creekside Golf Course and the final piece of the Golf Master Plan.
Yep.
How you feeling this week?
I'm very happy. It's exciting, you know, that we started out on this adventure 7 years ago, and finally this is the culmination.
Yeah,
well, we started in the summer of 19.
Yeah.
You know, with the construction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people are going to be very excited when they find that what they are going to receive here on Thursday. When we open it, people are going to be pretty excited about the condition. We had a couple fairways that still need to mature a little bit, but other than that, all the peripheral things and everything else is in really good shape, and I think that people are going to be really happy with the greens. The greens are going to open in excellent shape, and they should actually be a little quick, so we're excited about that. Obviously.
Yeah, the greens have been in for a long time. A couple of fairways, you made sure that you got all the greens taken care of and worried about the fairways after you got the greens.
We did.
So we're going to be cart path only on holes 16 and 17 until January 3rd for a couple weeks. When people say, oh no, it's a new golf course, they're going cart path only, what are we going to find? Well, we drove across 17 out here to 5, so we're by 5 green with the 6 tee behind us, trying to find a spot to get out of the wind a little bit, and driving across 17, it's in pretty darn good shape. It's just protecting those fairways a little bit.
Yeah, 17's and you know, 17 was the last one that we grassed. Yeah. It's actually better than 16, and you know, sometimes there's not any rhyme or reason to why that is. They were only a few days apart, but 16 just has a little bit more to mature, and but it's going to be fine. And you know, we just got to protect a little bit of few of those spots out there. So
yeah, one of the interesting things about this project, and we've said it a couple times in the other videos, is that kind of Creekside is viewed as a smaller golf course. It's not as long, it's not quite as much acreage, but the work on this renovation was huge. People don't realize the amount of work that went on, the amount of earth that was moved and excavated versus like a Bay Island, which is a big golf course. So I think that the scope of this golf course was a lot more than what people thought.
I think it was more than I thought, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, I knew that we were going to do a lot, and I said many times leading up to this that I believed that this would be the best out of the 3 here for sure. But we did. We moved more dirt than we did on Bay Island or Marsh. The greens are bigger. We did more with the bunkering. There was a lot of detail that went into this that went beyond what we did on Marsh or Bay Island. And I think that's what people are going to see when they come out, is that you'll stand up on the tee and there's some gorgeous tee shots out here now, whereas before they were nice, but
kind of bland. There's a lot, you know, some extra fairway bunkers that are target bunkers, a lot more undulation in the fairways, which helps get the water moving during rain events and into the drains. The bunkering is obviously dynamic.
I think out of the 5 golf courses, now they've all turned out well, but I think out of the 5, this one aesthetically is the most dramatically changed and improved out of all of them. You know, it might have been the most boring, but now I mean, I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty spectacular.
We've had, you know, a couple committees and board members and stuff out here that we've taken on tours, and the reactions have been very good. I'll say it on camera, since the golf course will be open Thursday, a lot of people said they're out walking or riding their bike on the cart paths, driving around the golf course. That ends on Thursday, right? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, lots of positive feedback. People come to the office and the golf shop just excited about this golf course. Everybody's excited about having 5 good golf courses this season. And like we said, this is the final product of the Golf Master Plan, which included all 5 golf courses, a little bit of work on the Marsh range, but total overhauls of the Creekside and the Naples range, the short game area, which is spectacular, the 2.5-acre short game area at Creekside, and the Golf Lab and the Golf Academy, along with a few storms. A couple of major storms, a couple of glancing blows. I was looking something up. kind of when we'd gotten the other golf courses open, and we actually had to delay March because of, I think it was Mervin or some storm that passed by and delayed us by 10 or 12 days there. So a lot of, this was a small storm that just went by.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't crush us. So a lot of small things in Milton last year. So a lot of things have happened during this project. We're not going to have to do a whole lot more videos. We'll still do update videos in the summer as we're doing things.
Sure.
You know, because every golf course is always evolving. We're always going to continue to do work on them. But as far as the huge overhauls and renovations, this should be the last for a while and keep the storms away.
Well, you know, I mean, we've had a challenging 3 years. There's no question about it. And I know that's tough for everybody, but you know, I mean, we can't complain about the weather now, and look at what we've got. And I certainly, the weather had nothing to do with the length of time that it took to complete this project.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it was in our favor. We had a relatively dry summer, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad, but we didn't have a lot of those heavy rains that caused a lot of damage that we would have to, you know, recover from, because that does set you back. But it was just a big project, you know, but sometimes when you want to do something really well, you've got to take the time that it takes to get there, because ultimately in the end, you could take less time maybe, but not give the member the type of product that you know that you can. So to me, it's like, let's invest a little bit more time and make sure we get it right.
Yeah, it's kind of, I can satisfy you now, but you won't be satisfied in the future.
Right, I mean.
So to wait a few extra weeks, I think is worth it.
Yeah, I mean, like what, a month or whatever, in the whole scheme of things, this is a, you know, what, 10, 20 year deal. I mean, you know, they're gonna enjoy this for many, many years, and to like delay the opening just a little bit to make sure that we get it just right, I think it's well worth that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very exciting day. So anyway, we are gonna drone all 18 holes. Johnny's gonna put some music over it. You don't have to listen to us talk. Hal, congratulations. Incredible project. The master plan, everything. I know you're not gonna get any time off, but I'm sure you kind of deserve it. So thanks to you. Thank you to the membership with all your guidance and the foresight as we work through all these plans. It's been really cool.
Well, it's a major accomplishment by the membership to undertake such a huge project. I mean, rebuilding 5 golf courses, it takes a lot of patience on their part, you know?
It's a long haul.
And we all know that we haven't had 5 golf courses for very long through this 7-year period.
Yep.
And so to be able to get to this point and everybody, you know, get to enjoy 5 really good golf courses now, that's a big accomplishment for them, and they should be applauded for having that kind of patience to withstand that much inconvenience, quite frankly.
Yeah, well, anyway, once again, congratulations to all the staff, all the work that your team put into the membership and all the committees and the boards through all these years. This is pretty cool. It's been neat to be a part of it. So
yep, and I appreciate your help too, because I didn't, you know, I get to do a lot of this stuff and I enjoy it. It's fun, but you're a big part of it too, because you know, I always, if I got a question, if I get something and I think is a golf question, I'm always going to bring you out here and ask you, like, you know, yardages and greens and things like that. So you play a big role too.
I appreciate that. But anyway, we're going to take you, we're going to get the drone up in the air, sit back, enjoy the views, enjoy your golf course later this week. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or Hal at any time.
Take care.